Yeah, welcome everyone at Trains and Suggestions. So today's topic is all about shining light on the shadows of uniting against rare disease. Today is an International Rare Disease Day. So today, I'm starting with a quote, and this quote even says that even though you face health issues, health challenges, your determination to live happily is unwavering. Your illness may be uncommon, but your health shines brightly. Remember, you are not alone in your struggles. Together, we are powerful and resilient. So, in the world of sameness, we honor Rare Disease Day, celebrating the courage of those facing extraordinary challenges. In India, diverse communities confront rare disease like Gaucher and Pompe alongside thalassemia, hemophilia, spinal muscular atrophy. Because we already took an interview of a very powerful girl. This is her book. I think it is a mirror image which is coming, dancing on my will. So, honoring her and together, let's shine a light of their stories, forging unity, understanding, and hope against stigma and adversity. We have today Rahul George, who is there, who is India's premier eye hypnosis coach and founder of Eye Hypnosis Academy. And we have Dr. Jenny Raphael, mental health influencer, educationist, professor, AIHSS. So I have to take her on call because she is unable to log in. And in the meantime, I'm just requesting Rahul to unmute yourself and just to introduce a bit about you.
Sure thing. Thank you so much, Devaswita. And this is something I've said before, and I'll say again. Um, you are truly somebody who is a believer, right? And on a day like today, your belief in shining light, your belief in making a difference in the world is once again, uh, it's like upfront and center, as they say, where you believe that whether it is one conversation, one meeting, one association, it's not so much about the numbers, but it's more about the intention, right? And so you have chosen to shine a light, and you have invited us to be here with you. So for me, it the one thing that definitely came through was
Yeah.
the the idea of resilience, right? Especially when we talk about someone having to live with or deal with rare diseases. This one word is something that, to me, it's it's literally like that is what helps people who are dealing with people who are suffering with rare diseases to be able to make it a point to get through the day and then to show up again each day. So as you can tell, for me, this work that I do, which is, I call it eye hypnosis because it's a combination of hypnosis, self-hypnosis, and neuro-linguistic programming. It's something that to me it's a belief, it's a movement. It's something that I have been extremely blessed to have been building over the last 17 years. And, when I work with people who, on the one hand, are, digital coaches and healers, people who have realized that they have a mission to share with the world, to help other people. My intention is to be able to help them. And having said that, of course, uh, it's also working with people who need that help, right? People who are looking to be able to um, tap into that resilience, especially at times when it feels easier to give up. So, of course, as we go deeper into today's conversation, I will make it a point to not make this about me, but to also talk about how we can truly tap into the power of our own minds. And when we talk about rare diseases, one is of course the person who is going through it, but a lot of work, a lot of light needs to be shined and shone on the caregivers, people who are on the sidelines, people who are equally, if not more, affected, because it's one thing, for somebody to be diagnosed with a rare disease. It's another thing for a family member to watch them at a lot of times helplessly, to feel that helplessness. So uh, my intention will be to definitely talk more on, how can one tap into that inner resilience, um, and find that courage to keep going.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we are, yeah, actually, I get engrossed with your words always, because the thing is, the way you also take the initiative, because you have also interviewed with me, if you
Mm.
remember this girl. Okay,
Mhm.
when I was listening to her story, yes, before I go in further, I already saw Dr. Jennifer,
Oh,
Doctor,
a good
yeah,
name.
yes, Jenny Raphael. She is known to me from last 2 years, no, 2.5, more than that, 3 years, right?
Mhm.
She is a very warm, Miss caring woman, lady, you can say, and she's dealing with ADHD. Okay,
Mm.
so it's a good connection, as I have already told you in the morning, that she is something very special. Okay, you can change your name, user to your name, Dr. Jenny, if you can. So every time we have to tell her, because she's very down to earth, the way you are, Rahul, because you have a very, what to say, the soul is so pure and you are just jumping, and I can understand that while we are talking in deeper. So just I would request Dr. Jennifer, please, Jenny, please come forward and introduce yourself. Dr. Jenny. Yeah.
Yes, I'm Dr. Jenny Raphael. I'm specialized in psychology, especially in adolescent psychology, I'll say. And I have 23 years of experience. I'm a ardent follower of research and in the field of psychology. I'm a practicing counselor as well. And I have published around 30 research papers and 2 books. And now I'm very much active in the field of education as well. And that's it. And what else you want to know about me? I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm just coming because see, Rahul George is, as mentioned, he is India's premier eye hypnosis coach. Initially, he was called as eye hypnosis. Okay, now we changed to, no, sorry, self hypnosis. Then comes to eye hypnosis, right? So over, as you have already mentioned, he has already integrated both the things, NLP and hypnosis. So
Yes.
today I'm just coming to the questions definitely to you and Rahul, because both of you are in the same field, and definitely it will be an honor to ask the questions. Just a second. Yeah. First, let me ask a question to Rahul, and you can continue with the same. Okay. So first, how can hypnosis be utilized as a therapeutic tool for individuals with rare genetic disease, addressing both physical symptoms and emotional well-being? Over to you, Rob.
So I'll simplify the answer here. It's a lot to do with, one's own inner dialogue. Um, so if, like I was sharing with you in the introduction, I'm not looking at this from the medical perspective. This is purely from the the context of the inner dialogue, right? So the way people speak to themselves. This is something that I would look at it in two parts. One is, of course, somebody who is, who is dealing with uh, a condition that, let's say they have been diagnosed with. The other is, of course, the caregiver. In terms of, talking about a condition that someone has been diagnosed with and is dealing with, that is beyond my purview. It is not, within the scope of what I do. What I will talk about primarily is the caregiver, because I know that caregivers go through a lot, and there's very little support, at least in India, there's very little support that is actively available. Of course, there are exceptions, but by and large, there's very little that is talked about what they go through. There's very little in terms of, resources that is available to them. So, as I said before, to be able to tap into resilience, to be able to share openly, these would be like two places to begin with, where I know that the power of hypnosis is something that can, help them deal with managing stress, help them deal with how they think about the future. Because it's, when you see somebody in front of you who is struggling literally on a daily basis, dealing with a rare disease, that it takes a lot out of the person. So, being able to build that inner resilience is something that I know through personal experience, that the way they are able to kind of build that is definitely something that hypnosis can help them with. Let me start here, and of course, as we go further, we can talk more about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, because as when you are talking about this, I remember when I was talking with one woman today. I was in a meeting, because before calling you people, I know that I have called. The thing is, today we are having the session, right? In the morning, I was texting you, and you were asking me who all else are coming, right? Because we have so many people there. But the fact is, I personally at 4 o'clock, I was there to take a nap. Okay, because 4 to 5, because whenever right, I skip many of your one-to-one calls because of my sleeping pattern. Because whenever I am into stress, I definitely go for sleeping. So this happens today. Actually, I got a call from at a this call she leads. Okay, this is a community of 100 women. Okay, they already called me. Will you be a part of our conversation? So I was telling them that, see, I generally take interview. I don't know if anybody is taking my interview. I have never given my interview to someone. So she told me, please come. This is something which we need to discuss about. Where I was talking to several women with a rare disease. Okay, they have faced their children, they themselves are doing, and some of them they are running their own garments sections. Somebody is running a food industry in whole worldwide. Okay, when I was listening to them having this, and I told them, why don't you come today? I want to take your interview. So the word, when we talk about she leads, okay, that I temporarily told about why I think she's having a network issues. She will be joining back shortly. So she leads is something which helped me to understand in deeper ways. That is why, what gets, because they need at least many monies. Means at least in for I'm just giving an example of muscular spinal muscular atrophy. They need 1 crore in a month, in a year, for diagnosis. So I can understand their pain, but when they are doing it, when they are coming forward with their thoughts, something to salute them for. Well, still they are doing. So now because let her join back. In the meantime, I have some questions for you. What specific genetic factors predispose certain individuals to be more responsive to hypnosis as a complementary treatment to managing symptoms of rare diseases?
So the short answer is, this is definitely out of syllabus for me. When you, like I told you, when we're talking about the the medical side of what uh, people are going through, especially who are diagnosed with specific disorders, this is definitely not within the scope of the work that I do. So thank you for asking the question, but this is definitely not, as they say in the English expression, is this is above my pay grade. So this is not something that I want to answer just because you asked me the question. Um, as I've said before, my focus is on helping people be able to tap into their own inner strengths and to be able to share those stories with others, right? That is something that, of course, I've been very blessed to have done that in the past. That is something that I can definitely talk about. But as far as anything to do with the medical aspect, I will not even try and what is that they say? I will not even try and hazard a guess.
Is my internet issues, or yeah. So I
Yes,
have a
seems like
question
it.
that is,
Mhm.
yeah, we are connected. Yeah. So I just wants to know one important question, that is how NLP and process can help, because you are combining both, right?
Mhm.
For the rare diseases. Because if somebody affected or the family person wants to get certain
Mhm.
help in regarding of this, can you just explain how can you just help them, this
So
parents?
broadly, I would say the areas would be dealing with stress, dealing with the trauma of having to, see somebody close to you go through pain day in and day out, and that feeling of helplessness. In these aspects, there are a lot of techniques that um, can help people deal with the way they process the experience that their loved one is going through. I think for now I would just stick to this, um, and like I said, this is just me today only. I'm only like just stepping in just to to support you, but of course we can have a longer conversation at a different time, right? So like I said before, this is a very short, uh, it's like an introduction, just me saying that, yes, if somebody, a family member is going through um, a difficult time, they can definitely reach out to me, and I'd be more than happy to help them in any way that I possibly can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, surely. Because, yeah, because as mentioned, there are a lot of things, a lot of people, women out here, because I already shared the link. I told them that to at
Mm,
least to visit, because they are more keen to take help from you. Because
sure.
when today I have broke down my silence, that is, they have asked me what you do. When the
Mm,
question comes as a caretaker, this is very important for me and the other digital coaches who are
mm,
dealing with this type of, and the healers specifically, because when your target market are this, right? So when the healers comes, because for certain reasons, whenever I was in your podcast, listening to your podcast, I found out that many are having an ADHD issues, right? Many children are
mhm,
having ADHD issues.
mhm.
So the parents are having certain, yeah. So if it 2 minutes, please. Yeah. So yes. So certain things which happens in that case, that is, uh, the parents are having certain issues, certain pains that time. The way you are
Mhm,
supporting them, right?
mhm.
Just if other people and other parents are taking the assistance regarding the same, definitely they can connect with you. Just
Definitely.
I, yeah.
So like I
So
said today, rather than going deeper into the subject itself,
yeah,
this is I wanted to make the time just to tell you that if there's, if there are folks out there who are looking for somebody to talk to and see if there's any way in which I can help them, I'd be more than happy to do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
sure.
wish you all the best, Devasmita. I am going to,
Yeah.
I have to drop off, but wish you all the best, and may you continue to fly the flag and to help people that really do need this help. Yeah.
Yeah. Surely. Thank you for
Take
coming,
care.
actually.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Yes. So thank you for Dr. Jenny and Rahul to show up. Yeah. As mentioned, there are a lot of challenges which people are facing. Those who are having as a rare disease state, because rare disease, I won't use the word disease because this is not disease actually. This is for me, it is the strength. Okay. So today when I was in the meeting, I was found out that women are themselves are the strength. Okay. So this this is, as I know, there is an issue related to autoimmune, right? So when the autoimmune disease comes, okay, and I know they are the basically they are into academics, they're senior persons of academics, okay, they are means somebody is helping someone to get an academics upgradation. So never think that you are alone. You are in the journey where the support is always there. You can connect, you can take the assistance. I will share Rahul's details in the description box. Please feel free to connect with Rahul and Dr. Cheney as well. So I would, those who are having a problem of ADHD, please feel free to connect with her as well. All the details will be there in the description box. Thank you very much, those who are watching live and giving me the support to, yeah, I know I'm joined via Zoom, but tomorrow you will get me. I will be there live interacting with you. And those who have shown their interest, the answers whoever is giving, as per the commitment, you will get your bonuses, you will get your surprises, you will get your uh, definitely your prizes. Okay, so stay tuned, get connected. Thank you very much for watching.